Testing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Testing 1, 2, 3, 5. Ah, ba, 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 ba. Yep. Yuppers. Yuppers. Mm-hmm. Yep. Beep 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 boop boop pee. Poop 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 pee poop pee. Poop poop pee 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 poo. Poop 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 pee poo pee poo. Pee 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 poop pee poo poo. Poop 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 pee poo pee. Poop 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 poo. Poop 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 pee poo. Poop 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 poo. Yep. Okay. It's a poo-poo day. Poo-poo pee-pee. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream today. Hi. Well, here we are. On a new day today.
Jimmy 9231
What's up?
says Zep, I made a high mountain Tauren druid.
Oh, really?
Inspired by your character and I enjoy playing him so much.
Great.
So thank you. Hope that can make you feel better at least a little Zep.
That's fantastic, Demi. I'm glad I could encourage you to try a high mountain Tauren. I think everyone should. If you haven't played one, you should give it a try because it's awesome. It's amusing. God, I can't do that swing. I can't do it. It certainly is a day. Hi, Zep. Thank you for the much needed distraction. So, I was considering making Wednesday a bonus day going forward, so it can be the day that I focus on making videos, and get videos written and recorded, so I make sure that this happens every single week. And today I had originally kind of planned to do that, but I decided that I think I needed to go online. Anyway, like, I needed to be online instead. Hold up. That is loud. Yeah. Yeah, I just felt like it would be good to come online and spend some time together. With community being important to us. That's kind of like what we have to do now is just be there for each other. That's it. In game. And try to worry about things a little bit, but not let it overwhelm us. But I know that's hard. Trade chat is not a good spot to escape this. I don't look at trade chat. I do not read chat. So trade chat is it's worse than normally. Yeah, I have seen that. So obviously Trump won the election last night. And it's pretty much it was solidly in his favor. Like, that is what America voted for. That's what the people want. And we have to accept that. Yeah. Opening this can of worms. Look, this is not something I'm going to spend a lot of time on today, because the whole reason I'm here is so that we can not worry about it and chill out. You know, that's the point of video games and what we do here. But obviously I'm still a human being that is deeply affected by decisions that happen politically. And it's scary to not know what the future holds. Okay. At the same time, I realize that not everyone here agrees with me politically, and that's fine. That's why, like, we usually don't do a lot of political discussion here, because when you're here, you're a bun, no matter what. It's as simple as that. And I don't want to see anybody at each other's throats. I don't want to see anybody, like, thinking less of one another or being buttholes because they perceive someone as being on the opposite side. We've had enough division. But, so, yeah, if you're a bun, that's all there is to it. You're a bun fam. And this is kind of like how it is with my real family. My real family are Trumpers. Almost all of them. I'm from the deep south, okay? I have literally lived my entire life completely surrounded by people who did not agree with me on anything. And so I have learned a thing or two about how to cope and still love people who are very different from me. In spite of everything. You know, so my whole family's celebrating today. But for me, I worry about things like Ukraine. I'm just worried sick. I'm worried sick about the future of Ukraine. And I'm worried about my friends who are LGBT, who I stayed up late with, looking at the election results and just seeing, God, it's a whole thing. I don't have to go over it. You know what it is. Like, if you know, you know. I don't have to explain this shit to you. God. It was scary. Florida, where I live, has gotten even more red. They have voted down marijuana. They have voted down stuff that I had wanted to see. But I'm leaving Florida as soon as possible. I'm going to get the fuck out of here. I'm going to move back to Seattle in the spring. So that decision hasn't changed at all. Yeah, it's the whole world was looking on, not just America. You know, this is a decision that affects the entire world. And I think for me, what scares me, actually, here's what actually scares me. The first time Trump was president, he had a lot of respected and qualified people on his staff. that prevented him from going through with a lot of really bad ideas that he had, and scary and dangerous ideas that he had. He had adults in the room to say, hey, you shouldn't do that. Okay, that's wrong. You shouldn't ask us to shoot protesters. That literally happened. And so they were guardrails preventing his worst impulses. They're gone. Most of the people that have worked for him in his cabinet are, okay, I need to stop. I can't do this. Okay, I can't do this. I'm not going to do this today. I'm sorry. I'm really going to try to just... I wanted to say a little bit at the start of the stream and then drop it. Because I wanted to just... like, we're here to play video games. But, yeah, obviously it's heavy on my heart. And there's people who have said that they... they think it's great, and I hope that you're right. I hope that you're right. Yeah. Honestly, yeah, I'm not gonna do this. I don't want to. It's not my place. It's not my role. But you know how I feel, and so what are we gonna do about it? But cry. Let's just move on. It's a day of cope. As a streamer, it's just sometimes I feel like I'm in such a weird situation, right? Where I'm a human with emotions. Like, I don't get on here and play a character. I don't do that. This is me. I get on here and we hang out, and I try to be as authentic as possible. And so when something is really heavy on my heart and I'm really worried about something, it's hard not to let it all out. But there's a time and a place, and sometimes Twitch.tv is just not it. So crying is for off-screen time. Oh my god. Yes, a streamer can't be upset on stream. We save the crying. I'll wait till the stream is over. Don't worry. Your sweater is super cute, Zep. Thank you so much. Unless you're doing Epic Swim MSQ. Yeah. I have only cried on stream a few times. It's probably happened less than 5 times in 8 years. Yeah. So, anywho, I honestly... I had a friend send me this Asmongold clip. I don't know if I should watch it. Maybe I'll just save it for later. Oh, hold on. Okay. I think that what we should do is look at some of the stuff that I had planned to look at earlier in the week, but I missed. Yeah. Hey Zep, it's crazy. All my American friends are being super nice to me, asking if I'm single and what marriage immigration is like. He said it's gonna be 4 years of content. Did he really? That is true. I mean, I guess that is true. This is true. We don't know what's gonna happen now, but we'll make it through it no matter what it is. I'm sure of that. Are you sad because Trump won? Well, I'm concerned about Ukraine and a lot of stuff like that. Yeah, I'm concerned. I don't know what will happen. I don't know what he will do. That's all. It's scary. It's just scary. But my family assures me that this is fantastic, and they're really glad. And so I hope that they're right. I hope they're right. Yeah. Okay, Siren Isle is what I wanted to look at. I haven't actually seen this video yet, and I had been waiting to watch it on stream. And I think today is the perfect day to learn about Siren Isle. I do, yep. Dude, Cat, thank you so much for subbing. I appreciate it. As a streamer, and I said this at the beginning, and I'm probably going to be reiterating this a lot. I just don't want to... And this isn't just as a streamer, it's also as a person and who I am as a person. I don't want anybody to feel like they're not welcome because of their political opinions. And I've had people tell me, like... I've actually had people say to me, hey, you should cut off your family for their political opinions. Like, you should just not talk to them anymore. Because it's toxic opinions. No, I'm not going to do that. No, I think that is insane. There are people that do this, and I'm just not the type of person that will ever do this. I think that's straight up crazy. Even like lifelong friends, people I'm close to, I'm not going to do that. I don't think that is helpful. It's actually insane to do this. I think right now, my goal going forward, and what should be a lot of us, our goal going forward, is trying to bridge the gap as much as we can and reach out to people who disagree as much as we can. I know that's very difficult when there's so many emotions involved and so much fear and worry, but this is what I'm going to try very hard. Okay? Because look at, the fact is, he won in a landslide victory. That's the reality. That's what people wanted. So... we are all in this together. Really. We need understanding. We need not more division. The division is not going to help. That completely agree with this. That's how I feel. Yeah. I don't agree with my sister a lot, but I could never cut her off. Yep. Okie dokie. Well, I cannot even talk about this anymore. I think we're all fed up with it at this point. I think I talked about it for perhaps 10 minutes. I mean, even that feels like so much. God. Back to the cute sweater. Are those boxes? Oh my god, yes. Yes, thank you so much. I got the sweater from Facebook Marketplace. It honestly felt like an eternity. But I also feel like if I just came online today and I didn't mention it all, that would be weird. I also feel like that would be weird and unsettling and like just unnatural. So I had to say something. Okay. So this is what I'm very excited to learn about that I have been waiting to watch on stream. It is the Siren Isle preview, the new zone that they are surprisingly adding to the game all of a sudden. Like, yes, sea giants stuff. Let's check it out. Yay. I have not seen this yet.
Hi. I'm Kayla Brown, and I am a game producer on the WoW team. I'm here joined with a bunch of our talented developers in order to show you guys a little bit of a sneak peek into what we have lined up for our 1107 content update. One of the awesome features that we have coming in with 1107 is actually a brand new zone that we have named Siren Isle. Our design philosophy when creating this zone was to make sure that we made a very engaging outdoor end game experience that would cater to a whole bunch of different play styles and player types.
Amazing.
Siren Isle is a mysterious island located in a particularly stormy part of the ocean. During the Fourth War, it was used by the Kultirans to mine azurite, and then everybody mysteriously disappeared. Recently, the island has sent out a massive pulse of energy.
Did you just say... Did you just say azurite? I know you didn't. The azurite, it's gone now, right? We don't need it anymore, right? No, champion. No more wounds.
And everything heard it. And your allies are mounting an expedition to this island to find out what happened and investigate.
Okay.
Players arrive in Dornegal to meet up with the goblin Skagit, which is Gazlo's assistant. And we find that the Earthen and the Arathi have...
Can anybody figure out what else is on the screen here? Man, I'm like so thirsty for Haranir information. I'm scanning this thing hard.
already made it to the island, so naturally Stay
No.
gets ready to go. He's like, get on the Zeppelin, let's go. It's
There's
time
no
for
Haranir
adventure."
stuff
So
here.
what's fun about the Siren Isle is when players arrive, we see signs that Kultirans have been here before, but there seems to be nobody around, which is really interesting. We see all these buildings and structures, but by the time the expedition gets there, it's empty. It's one of those fun little mysteries, we hope. So on this island, players are going to have a wealth of enemies to encounter. We actually have 3 separate groups. So we have the Bloodwake Vrykul, we have the Naga, and then we have a bunch of pirates. These groups will be rotating around on the island, so players won't encounter the same group week to week. Also, players will...
Is this like that island thing that they had in BFA where you run around the island and you AoE pack some mobs and it's different every time? It seems kind of like that. I actually enjoyed that.
encounter a large crystal in the center of the island that seems to sing gently or hum, which has attracted the attention of both the Arathi and the Earthen.
What?
So our friends on the island, they're all here for
Oh,
different
that's
reasons, which is
interesting.
really exciting. The Earthen and the Arathi are here to study the crystal, and you know, the goblins are interested in what the crystal can do, right?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
so they're a really fun cast of people to have because they're so different. But it's also fun to have them all together here because their differences actually might be more complementary than we think.
So the goblins are looking at this crystal, thinking about how they can turn it into a bunch of necklaces and rings and stuff to sell. The left screen is the goblins' buildings. What? Is it? Oh, are you sure? Oh my god, maybe you're right. Oh my god, it's kind of blurry, but maybe you're right. Oh, maybe you're right.
Differences actually might be more complementary than we think.
Siren Isle, being in a particularly stormy part of the ocean, is regularly
So, do you think that the goblins are also trying to mine the gems off of the earthen? Because earthen have like precious gems growing out of their bodies. And I feel like if I was an earthen, I'd have to watch myself around a goblin because I feel like they'd be chipping away at me when I'm not looking, you know?
lashed by horrible tempests. During these storms, powerful creatures of all kinds come up out of the ocean and assault the island. Players can defend their allies to go into the storm. In order to do this, their allies have provided them with vehicles and weapons and other tools that they can use to take on these much more powerful enemies. There's all these crazy powerful enemies that show up. And
Is that
you
new
get to
art?
use-
Oh, is that new art? I don't think I've seen that before. Alaria, and she's being tethered to the ground by some kind of purple ribbony thing.
these tools. For example, my favorite is the crawler mines. You can grab them, target one of the big nasties, and just have the bomb run up to it and explode.
I mean, that could be good. Depending. This could either be fun or it could be annoying. It kind of depends on the implementation. Like if I always have to get into a vehicle to fight, that drives me nuts. Like I'm not crazy about the mounted combat stuff, but if it's just fun little power-ups that help you a little, then that's okay. I just don't want it to interfere too much with my normal gameplay, like how I normally would play my character.
There's 3 caves on the island that are sealed up. Each of these caves has a deadly enemy inside. Players will be able to chip in, and you can donate to their excavations. And each of the factions, the Earthen, the Goblin, and the Arathi, have a different cave on the island, and players can donate to get the events to open.
Get your
Okay.
feet moving. We got a tunnel to blast open.
Circe's Circlet is a mysterious ring that once belonged to a mythical, legendary siren named Circe. It's a very powerful item that'll give you an edge, especially on the Siren Isle. And as weeks unfold, you'll be able to unlock more gems, more powers associated with Siren Isle and the ring.
Like
So
Mechagon.
this is actually a model of Circe's Circlet that you'll be able to see in game. One of our artists, Brittany Reinhardt, was able to throw it together, and you can see, like, even in game, you'll be able to see it on your
What?
character, which is, I thought it
Oh my god, it's a ring that's on your
was
character's
pretty cool. you'll be able
hand.
to interact with a lot of different pieces of content
Amazed.
using this ring. It'll be fairly strong, and it'll have 3 different sockets. Each one is a different type, and you'll be able to collect a myriad of different gems that fit into these sockets, all of which do different things. Even in the
It's like
current season, they'll
Mechagon.
be fairly strong, and in the next season, they'll kind of be.
Oh my god. But you know what? I just realized. You know what's probably going to happen? Okay, my prediction is, like Mechagon, you're going to get there, and there is going to be so much little shit that they put in your inventory. Like, you're going to have 100 different gems. You're going to have 100 different little toys that you need to use that activate different things in the zone, and like little random dusts and pieces of equipment that only work there that you have to keep in your bags. I bet. Oh man, I bet.
Strong enough to give you a leadway to the new content.
That drives me
coming up.
crazy.
There's a slew of really cool mounts.
You better not clutter my inventory.
Some of which are unused from past years that
Oh, okay.
are really exciting to finally
Yes. Ooh. That is
get into
awesome.
the player's hands.
Yeah, good.
They've seen it in the files long enough.
First thing is we look for a lot of reference to make sure that we're making something believable, something that seems like it's grounded in nature's rules enough so that when players look at it, there's nothing that's just like totally breaks their immersion. The aesthetic is really interesting. It's kind of inspired in some ways by the American Southwest. Like I was looking at some references of Arizona and stuff, the elements of those cliffs there. And so those are
Cool. Well, it doesn't remind me that much of Arizona, but some things are kind of like that. It seems like something new and different. It's weird to have like this kinds of tall evergreen trees sparsely put across this type of a landscape, and it's stormy, and but it's interesting because it feels different.
some of the things that we'll do to bring the world to life. We have built
Okay.
this thing with a lot of secrets, even more than in some of our previous full zone maps, because it's smaller, it's denser. So I'm excited to see if people can find all the crazy stuff that we did. I put in this little spooky spot back here. The quest designers wanted like an atmospheric kind of creepy spot, so I put like lots of animal bones have kind of been washing up in here. Another thing that's cool too is all these little like caves and micros that we added in. Each one kind of has its own crazy theme. Like over here, they'll spawn in this like crazy dragon that's gonna get spawned in from all these bones that have been collected and stuff. So that's kind of like the pinnacle of this like little creepy pocket over here. This used to be like an azurite mine over here in the center. So there's like elements of what happened here, but then you can tell something bad happened. And there's also this really cool
exploded.
stuff that was put up in the ridges of the mountains. And one of the things I helped out with doing was like making a lot of this space playable. So instead of just being limited to a flat 2D plane, we can put stuff on top of that 2D plane, and then you get new gameplay experiences, new vantage points, like this big mine track that goes above everything. We definitely do a lot of play testing and soup testing amongst ourselves, and that really helps too. I'm not just kind of designing stuff in my corner that will like get people to actually run through it, and I'll get opinions from people who haven't been building it to see like where do they get lost, where are the pain points here.
Oh man, I can
and
do
that's a
that for you.
process we don't just go through for this, we go through it for all the spaces we design in our.
You can just watch. Well, that's kind of. Never mind. I was gonna say. I was gonna be like, you can just watch me play it, and then you'll know what the problems are. And then I'm like, wait, that's what they do. They watch the players go through it, and that's how they find out like what to fix. Yeah. Like, you shouldn't be the only one doing playtesting, is what I'm saying. If you're building it, there should be other people that are QA, right? You guys have that, right?
Game. And again, we'll also look back at previous examples of what did players like from previous zones, what did they not like. We try to learn from our past mistakes and learn from our past successes and bring that forward into our new stuff.
Well, one thing I like about what I've heard so far is the sense of mystery here. Like, if they do manage to put a ton of different little secrets hidden all around it, and there's this overarching story that's super interesting and mysterious, and it makes you wonder what the heck happened here, and they are able to feed you little bits of info slowly and carefully, it could end up being quite nice.
one of my favorite little Easter eggs, because there are plenty on this isle. There are plenty of Easter eggs and secrets for people to look forward to. One of my favorites personally is the bestiary, actually, all the creatures that are native to the island. One of the things that I took a lot of inspiration from was actually Darwin's finches on the Galapagos, and that essentially states that there are all of these finches that are very closely related, but on different islands their beaks have become different, right? So they have adapted to do different things and eat different
What?
things.
That's
so
so
I took that
cool.
concept and I put it on the Siren Isle. It's like, we have this isle. Where are all the creatures that have come here? How has the island been affected over time? Like, all of the creatures are intentional, and it's a fun Easter egg that I don't think people would look.
I love that. That is so inspired. That is really thoughtful. Hell yeah. That is absolutely the right attitude to take when putting little animals on the island. Ask yourself, like, okay, based on the ecology of this area, what adaptations would make sense? That's so cool. Way to go, girl.
But I hope that they'll enjoy uncovering the secret.
I like that.
The history of the isle through the creatures as well.
Nice.
Thank you all so much for joining us here today. Our team had a blast in creating and bringing to life Siren Isle, and we really hope that you have just as much fun exploring it as the team did in creating it.
Okay,
Wanted
just
to
don't
thank you
clutter
all
my
again,
inventory,
and we really
please.
hope to see you all in the Siren Isle.
Of course I will. That is really fast that they are. So you're saying we're going on an expedition to some sort of island? It does sound like that. I liked island expeditions though, personally. I don't know if they were that popular overall, but I get a lot of joy out of just running around and AoEing a gigantic pack of mobs. Like that's enough to keep me entertained, but I am fairly easily entertained. Guys, what should this small island constantly battered by storms look like? Arizona. That's what I was like. It doesn't really. But it's they don't always need to copy paste locales from the real world into the game. Like, obviously that's something they do a lot and mini games do a lot, but they don't need to do that every time. I think blending different ideas together to create something really different is better. Siren Isle genuinely feels like this was something for BFA, but was cut. But nearly everything about it screams, yeah, obviously it was made for BFA. But it was cut. Hell, I mean, this is good that we get the stuff that was cut instead of them just sitting on it and never using it forever. I think it's excellent. So I'm glad. People are scared though because they have the PTSD flashbacks of BFA and the Heart of Azeroth neck. Yeah, it's cool. Awesome. Okay. Surely this will be better than the Onyx Amulet from Forbidden Reach. Well, I haven't done Forbidden Reach, really, so I can't speak to that. I don't know if that was bad or good. But, yeah, that's Siren Isle. And when is that, did they say? 11:07, which is December 10th, maybe? We don't know yet. But according to this article, they believe it could be sooner than anticipated. Possible release date. The prospect of a December 10 release is intriguing. 10th of December, maybe. Well, we'll see. Are y'all gonna do that? I certainly will. Oh yeah, but I wanted to give you the link to the Siren Isle preview, so let me go ahead and do that. Oh. Ask ChatGPT to predict the release date. I don't think that will work. I don't think it has enough information to do that. Because this is going to be at a weird time, I imagine. Hi, Vanilla Wafer. Good morning. I tried to do a little bit of Forbidden Reach later on. But, okay. Actually don't hear any music. Fine. Okay. But it was like Mechagon, it also cluttered my inventory with a ton of stuff that I do not want in there. And I think it's going to be the same thing again. Like, I wish they would give me a zone-specific inventory that's just for that area. Okay, it's vault time. Gonna check my vault. I think I'm gonna go for... Do I want resto loot or do I want enhancement loot? I want... Man, that's tough. I think I would rather do enhancement loot on this character. But then that means I would have to re-gear all over again on my Tauren for resto. Good loot for what? Yeah, Mechagon had awful inventory clutter, and I still have that. I still have that. Everywhere, in all my inventories. I can't decide. Chad. Here. Maybe I'll poll it. Y'all can help me figure it out. I don't know. I can't make decisions. This is hard. Channel points are now available in polls. What? Give your viewers ability to vote in polls using channel points. Bun coin per vote. So you can have it so you can vote additional times with bun coin. Don't think it's a good idea to let people vote after today. Maybe not. That's funny. I can't decide. I think I'm gonna go with a resto because I still don't have fantastic resto gear, and most of the time if I want to be pushing M+, I need the resto skills. And if you have resto skills, you'll get gear you can use on enhancement. So I'm gonna do resto. That's my reasoning. 613 hat, yeah. Upgrade of my 580. Thank God. I did a mythic plus 6 last night at the last minute, and it has come in clutch because that is a horrible headpiece I've been using. Yay! That's a massive upgrade. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. You know who came with me to that Mythic Plus last night? Nobble. It was like 3 in the morning. Item upgraded. It has a socket. Yeah! I was learning how to do Arakara City of Echoes. Look, some of these Mythic Plus dungeons, you should not go in there if you do not remember mechanics from normal mode. That is what I've learned, because I didn't know that I forgot mechanics. Like, I hadn't been there in a while, and I figured I would just remember as I went along. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. I was fine up until the last boss, and oh my God, I was so cringe. Like, I'm actually so embarrassed. I'm so embarrassed by my cringe because you got to the last boss and I forgot how to get rid of the stun from the black blood, and I'm standing there panicking. I'm stunned. I can't move. I need to move because there's stuff everywhere and I can't. And I'm just like panicking, looking like, where's, why don't I have that button? I used the talent build that's recommended for this dungeon, and yet I don't have the break free from the movement impairing effects talent. Why? That doesn't make any sense. Wouldn't I need it for this fight? It was the end to get rid of that movement. What do I do? I'm like, maybe something else has the movement. And someone in the chat, like, we pugged someone, and a pug was like, Zepla, are you trolling? You're just standing there, like not moving from the stun. Like, do you even know how to get out of it? And I'm like, I didn't say anything. Someone else is like, oh, you don't actually know how to get out of it, do you? Because you're just standing there in it, not moving, and you clearly need to move. Yes. And I'm just like, I waited so long because I'm like, not sure what to say. Finally, I'm like, yeah, I forgot. I forgot how to get rid of it. I'm sorry. I think that is kind of a rare thing that happens. And then plus, where the person who's like being accused of trolling actually is like, hey, look, I'm sorry. I actually have no idea what I fucked up. And they happen to, they kind of changed their attitude after that. They did not kick me. They were like, oh, just use Thunderstorm. Oh, okay. Yeah, Thunderstorm easy, just use that, use the CC or something to get, and I'm like, then I remembered.
Please accept this
I've done this before on Mythic. Just forgot. I have a
Rewards you
horrible
will receive.
memory.
Blintron 7000 gift package.
I have such a bad memory, I forgot how bad my memory was. How about that? That's the facts, though. That's reality. And, God. I don't know. After that, we did clear, because I learned how to get rid of this stun, but checkmate. Were there buns in the group? Yeah. I always have buns in the group, because I have buns. Huge reality check. I mean, it was fun. I didn't mind. Like, I have a... The reason why I'm okay pugging M+ is because I have a higher than average tolerance for people getting mad at me. It really doesn't bother me that much. Like, if people are being toxic or mean or mad, like, I can deal with that. You realize I've been doing YouTube and streaming for 8 years, and I have read a lot of YouTube comments. I've read a lot of Twitch chat in my day. So I'm good. Like, M+ ain't shit compared to the stuff I have seen. Like, they're very friendly, in fact. Yeah, it doesn't really bother me to the degree that I think I've seen other people get bothered. I realize everybody just wants to clear. And I had fun. Like, I had a fantastic time. And I've learned a lot. So I love doing M+. But I wouldn't tell you that because I thought it was funny. It was funny. I think you need a willingness to laugh at yourself. Too. And I'm always going to be the first one to admit that I made a mistake or that I am Pepiga. So it's okay. Yeah. But M+ is something I really want to do more of. Hey! Real Kitty Hawk, thank you for the 20-month resub. I really appreciate that. Are y'all good to go to maybe... Well, tonight we're going to be doing Black Temple. But maybe we could do some time walking. Oh wait, no, we have the priest level still. We have the priest level. I wanted to check my vault on this character though, and that was so banging. I'm so happy. Massive, massive upgrade. So what do I still have that I really need to upgrade on this character? My waist and a couple rings, but in general, oh yeah, the weapon. I could probably go upgrade this weapon right now. Let me go do that.
What do you seek?
What do you seek?
Put that there. Yep. Will there be stream tonight? I doubt it. Maybe, but I'm not sure, but I doubt it. But I don't know. In going forward, probably not. I'm just gonna tell you probably not.
Stay vigilant.
Yeah, I wouldn't count on it. So, you know what? No. No. I'll probably not stream it. There is sawing. There is sawing happening. Okay. I would like to do time walking dungeons to get the buff for that. Actually, we could do an impromptu Black Temple right now if Buns want to go. Surprise Black Temple right now. You want to just hop in and do it? Because I have so many characters I need to do it on. Like, might as well. If people are down. Or I could join a pug for it. Yeah, get my quests and stuff. Okay. I got these quests that are right here. Let me head out to the Caverns of Time and get the quest from there, and then we can go on from that. Hey Zep, I remember you were studying Japanese, and when you study Ukrainian, how are your studies progressing? I have quit. The studies are not progressing. I totally quit. Yeah, I gave up. Yep. I just haven't had time. Instead, I am learning how to paint. That's what I'm doing. And that's going really well, actually. In terms of hobbies I've picked up besides gaming, the painting probably going better than any other. I had been studying Japanese really consistently when I was living in Ukraine, and I had a teacher, and I was making a lot of progress and doing well. But when the war happened, obviously I couldn't continue with the lessons, and after I moved to America, my financial situation changed, and I can't even really afford the lessons that were quite expensive.
You wouldn't want to see me when I'm angry.
That I was taking before. And also, I hate to say this, and it's a cop-out, and it's kind of a bullshit, I realize. But, like, psychologically...
Choose wisely.
It's kind of... It's something that I associate with a different time. I don't know if that makes sense, but it's a bit of a mental block that I created around it. Because it's something I used to really enjoy doing at my house. And it's just like, it feels like part of an old life that's gone. I don't really know how to explain it. Maybe someday I'll be able to return to it, but I don't know when that's gonna be. I have a lot of, like, baggage around that whole situation. It is, yeah. So for me, painting is something new that I've taken up.
How may I aid you?
That is really, really good. It's something I like doing. I feel relaxed doing it, and I feel like I'm improving at it. So I think that's what I'm going to try to stick with. It is important to have a hobby that is not
Next,
gaming. Like, obviously gaming is the primary hobby and it's my job as well. And it's all I do most of the time. But man, the shot of anger is so over the top. What the heck? Okay, Zais, you're joining me? I'm inviting you. Okay. Any more buns for Black Temple? I'll make a group for it. I'll make a raid right now.
Come back later for another round of
raids.
Mania.
Is it Legacy? I think so. I think so. Black Temple. Okay, you are joining. Invite. Invite. Is it the time walking raid? Yep.
Do not proceed.
Yes, it is. Yepers. Okay. How many people?
My wrath flows freely.
How many people can join? I think it's 30. Maybe more than that. I want to say it's 30 people. If you want to join, please write in the guild chat.
You will not bury me again.
Please write in the guild chat, please. Okay. Anyone else? Gonna make raid group.
System
Okay.
failure in 5.
Level 30 plus is required and can be ally or horde. Okay. I'm inviting. You only need level 30. That's amazing. Could join after this dungeon if there's room. If there's time. Okay. Make sure you don't have the BRD quest or you can't accept the Black Temple one. Good point. Okay. I'm gonna list the group. How many? Okay, we have 2 healers. How many people can you actually bring in here? Do you know? What's the limit? Up to 30. Okay. Oh, there's a tank. Okay. So, you can tank. I'll heal the first group. Heal. You can tank the second group. Okay. And we need more healers then. Now there's a bunch of people joining together. Let me sort this out. Oh no! God, this guy drives me crazy!
At the storyteller's stage.
Oh.
So stop what you're doing and come if you're
It's
able.
so fucking loud here. Between the Shaw of Anger and this guy, they're just... It's constant shouting. Drives me insane. Drives me insane. Okay. We need... healers. There's a healer for group 3. There's a healer for group 4. Okay. I like to invite people in the order that they have signed up. We only need 2 tanks, right? Yep. Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I have 10, 15, 20, 25, 26. Why did it cancel my listing? What the heck just happened?
Your rage sustains me.
We need... two healers still. Oh my god, why did it remove my listing? That's so annoying. Okay. Hey, Elandra, thank you for the 11-month resub. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Ba ba beep 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 beep. Okay. We need a healers. There's a healer. Now we just need 1 DPS. 2 of 30. 10, 15, 20. Okay, we're good. We're good. I will heal, yes.
I am honored.
Alrighty. Y'all been doing the AV, Korak's Revenge. I did it, and I got stuck in there for a few hours. In one match. Okay, don't I need to go... Okay, you need to abandon the BRD quest to be able to pick up... No, the the raid is full now, I'm sorry. Okay, Stonewall. I give you lead. Alright, sweet. You have to, you can't have BRD quest active to accept the... Okay, let's go. This should be easy and fun and carefree and relaxing. Black Temple is a super easy raid. It is much easier than Ulduar time walking from my experience. Unless they change something with scaling. Which they did, but I'm sure it'll be fine. Yeah, I'm sure it'll be okay. Okay. Do I have a raid healing? Totemic Arakara. Okay, now we need Totemic Chain Heal raid. That's what we're doing. Man, I love my 10 Storms tier 2 outfits so freaking much. Literally no one. Meanwhile, Shaw of Anger. Every time I'm in there, I tend to AFK in the celebration area there for the 20th anniversary, and every 5 minutes, it's either this Shaw of Anger like, bring your rage to bear. Then you hear this other guy, come, mounts and minions and fur and wings, all of these things. It's so fucking annoying. It drives me crazy. It drives me crazy. I have got to turn off the dialogue. Okay, we want Earth Shield up on people. Oh, you know what I just realized? Somebody yesterday asked me to share the my Pitbull profile, and I forgot to do that. Y'all should remind me to put it in the Discord, because I don't know how to share it, but if I can, then I will. Because it's a lot easier to share than explain people what the profile is. Yeah. Did you decide not to do a video on Dontrell's story? Oh, Enchanter Cat, I have very good news for you. I have just, yesterday, watched the first, like, the base edit for that video. So basically, the part where I'm sitting there talking,
In the name of Lady,
the foundational footage for the video has been edited. And it looks great. It's an hour and a half long. I think it's hour 15 long. It's a chonker, but I'm really proud of it. I've showed it to several people. And of course, it's not done because we need to put MSQ footage on top of it still. But I think we're going to be able to most likely get it done before the patch comes out. That's my goal. Now, of course, if we feel like it's not ready, quality is my priority with this video. I've already taken this long, but it's looking like if we don't get it done by the patch, it's going to be done like very soon after the patch. Yep. I'm really glad. Pimple profile? No, a Pitbull! My add-on that does the unit frames with the pretty animated portrait. That's Pitbull. Yeah, I'm really excited to finally share the video, and I'm I think I've managed to, I've shown this to several people. Like, I'm not gonna just post, not like before. I'm not just posting without asking people, hey, do I seem insane in this video? Like, am I getting my point across? I've had other people take a look at it and tell me that they feel like I was able to communicate my points in a way that wasn't, like, rude or, like, inconsiderate of people who might have enjoyed the story. So I'm really happy so far. And it's now in the B-roll stages, basically. Phase 2 has begun. This video is by far the most complex and most thoughtful project I have put together in my time. The script was 75 pages long. And why are you using the mute, Redeem? Why are you doing this? I'm not muted. You know I'm not muted. Why do you do that? It's a button to press. That's why. What's the video about? It is about my opinions on the Dawn Trail main story quest. And basically it's an extremely critical video. Where I go through all of the reasons why I had issues with the story writing, particular incidents that happened that I didn't vibe with, and why. Like, it's from a more of an academic perspective, I think, like a literary analysis perspective. And I have to say it. Like, I have got to say everything that I need. Just like, I just gotta. It's taken me forever because honestly, after I finished On Trail Story, I had such a bad time with it that I didn't even want to think about the game for like a month. Like, I think I got actually depressed from it. And I needed time away. But now I'm good. I recovered. I can talk about it normally. Yeah. We've moved on. I definitely needed time with this video. I remember actually right when I had finished the Dawn Trail story, somebody asked me, "Hey, are you gonna like get on a podcast and talk about the story?" And it was right after I finished it. And I remember saying, "I'm going to finish this story and never speak of it again." To another living soul. What story? That was my opinion at the time. But I've let it simmer and we've been cooking, so don't worry. Yeah, I remember that. That is truly how I felt. Ooh, Shard of Supremus. Hey. Supremus sounds like something you would order at Taco Bell. Is that reminded me of tomorrow's exam? You better study, Demi. Make sure you study and do your homework and stuff, because I didn't when I was in college. If I could go back and tell my college self one thing, it would be go to class. Please go to class and please study. Because you're gonna have college debt that won't go away. And it will be more debt if it takes you longer to graduate, idiot. That's what I would say. You can have so much debt and you don't even realize what you're doing to yourself. The parties are not that good. I mean, they are pretty good, but moderation and stuff. We don't have debt here. Wow, that's awesome. That's really good. Yeah, I wish I could say the same, but my original plan of hoping to just not be in America, that was really my original plan with life. That didn't pan out that well, unfortunately. I've lived in 2 places that I would consider second homes, and the first was Taiwan, and the second one was Ukraine. And yep, I'm not gonna talk about that anymore right now. We don't need to. Stonewall, you died. Like, you super died. I don't know, man. I gave you Earth Shields. What I needed was the Holy Priest ability for the Guardian Spirit. That's what I really needed. Is super death worse than normal death? Well, speaking of super death, when I lived in Taiwan, it's kind of relevant. There's a time of the year that's called Ghost Month. I think it was around August. And my brother told me, if you... He said, you're not supposed to wear red during Ghost Month. Because if you do, then if you die wearing red in Ghost Month, you'll become a super ghost. That's what my brother told me. He lives there. And to me, this did not discourage me from wearing red. This only made me want to wear red very much every day. Hell yeah, I want to be a super ghost. Why would I want to be a normal ghost if I have the option to become a super ghost? That's badass. So you're saying I should wear red? Yes. Well, it's not Ghost Month right now, so you need to meet the conditions for the mechanic. It's like an achievement. It's an achievement run for your death. If you meet the conditions, then like a special mechanic will happen. This one weird trick that nobody's gonna tell you. Damn it, Zepla, give me the brain cell. For the Horde. The Horde always wears red, so maybe they turn into super ghosts if you're a Horde. But Stonewall is Alliance. So that's why the Horde is so haunted. Hey, Alexander Mo, thank you for the year of support. Wow, 12-month resub. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate it. Can I speed run it? Please don't. Please don't. You don't want to speed run life. If their ghosts go to Oshugun. Oh, in Draenor, yeah. In Draenor, that's what happens. Do you think we're ever gonna return there? I don't. I think we've done enough, but I think that they might recycle other zones. Like, they didn't recycle Draenor, but what I mean is returning to places that we've been again, but like a new version of it. If they did that, where would you want to be? Like, what about Northern? Okay, it's probably one of the worst ideas I've had. But what if they had a cataclysm in Northern that made it all like made all the snow melt and made it hot, and we need to go there and fix it? That's such a bad idea. That's a horrible idea. It's horrible. It'd be the exact same zones, just hot. Yeah, it's not a good idea. Oh, you have wound poison. That's why you get hurt so hard. Oh. Zepla wants a beach episode. Yeah, what if World of Warcraft next expansion is a beach episode where we don't have any major threats, but we just kind of hang out and we learn about peace and happiness together. I think it's okay if we get to see more people in bikinis. Yeah, I think if there's more of our favorites in bikinis, it's okay. Like, can you imagine? I was imagining Illidan in a bikini, and then I'm like, wait, that doesn't make sense. He would be in, he would be in a Speedo, probably, right? That's also odd. I mean, his lower half, excuse me, but isn't his lower half furry? Does he even need to wear pants? I'm pretty sure his legs are furry, and he has hooves that are... Am I misremembering? He's definitely furry, half of him. I mean, do you imagine it all the time? Now I will be. I'm gonna look right now. After we kill this boss, I'm gonna try.
You will show the proper respect.
Nice, just in time. I need a new chair. Oh, are you in the market for a new gaming chair? Boy, do I have a deal for you. Have you heard of the Secret Lab FFXV collaboration gaming chair with the collaboration with Zepla HQ? Oh. Well, you don't want to miss out on this. This is such a comfortable chair. My buns never been more comfortably than right now telling you about my buns. Yes. This is a special edition Secret Lab chair that even has a crystal tower embroidery on the back that's glittery and pretty glittery thread, and it's actually quite beautiful. And I put this chair together myself on stream. Yes, I did. All by myself, I did it. And I did not break it in the process. I really didn't, but I thought I did. But I didn't. It's fine. It works great. I have been sitting on this chair all day, every day, ever since I put it together, and my buns are doing good. That is truth. That's real. I actually haven't had any issue. It's been good. This is the ultimate test. I've had gaming chairs in the past that really did peel. But if you are thinking about getting it, please click on the link before you go buy it on their site. The link in our chat. Secret Lab link. Because that will help the channel. But yeah, I have been... Usually, if you get real hot buns, if you get hot cross buns in a chair and you're sweating it out, and it's a shitty chair, it can start to peel the material a little bit. And I have tested that very much on this chair. I have put this through the ringer, and there's no peeling. It still looks as good as new. So it's heavy use I've had it under. Only thing I would get that's different, only thing I would say is you gotta have the lumbar support pillow. That they sent it to me with the chair. You gotta have a pillow, like one of these squishy pillows. This is amazing. This thing, it's just, I can't live without it. Apart from that, that's it, really. Oh, what I would say is, the only thing I would get besides the pillow, if I could, is the different armrests, because they sell different ones. They said they were going to send me the cooling one, but they didn't. So I need to ask. These are fine, but I think I would rather have the cooling armrest thingies. Yeah. I always forget to talk about it. I'm not good at plugging stuff at all. Because I'm forgetful. I forget. Yep. Can you sit crisscross in the chair? I'm sitting crisscross right now. I sit crisscross almost all the time. I'm almost always sit, but I am, they have different sizes for the chairs too. I think this is a small, so you need to check that you get the correct size for yourself. I'm a tiny person. So make sure you get the right size for you. Oh yeah, this is, why am I High Mountain Tauren? Look, I love High Mountain Tauren, but I don't want to be female High Mountain Tauren because the horns are not as big. I want to be a big boy. Turn it off. Alright. You know what? I should be Night Elf. Yeah. Nice. I'm a Night Elf Shaman. Good. Oh, but the Night Elf Shaman they gave me isn't as cute as the one that I had before. See how easy this raid is? Black Temple is such a joke. And when I tell you, you can just join a PF for it, and you can easily clear this on every character. It's a total Zerg and a face roll. And when you do the quest and you turn in the quest, you get a heroic raid piece of loot that's extremely good. So probably want to do this on every character that you can, because you can see how chill this is. Zepla has hot buns, officially sponsored by Secret Lab. Yeah, I have hot cross buns because I'm sitting crisscross. Actually,
It is no good. No evil.
I was gonna make fun of her height, but she beat me too. Maybe that's why I like being a High Mountain Tauren so much. Wow, that's a cool VA. I don't know if I've heard it before. The Essence of Desire VA. That's cool. Yep. Your High Mountain Tauren is 37 right now? Well, it is extremely easy to level at the moment. We have some busted leveling XP buffs in the game currently. Okay, is the boss dead? No. Ah! Boss, I'm 5'1", Hey, we're the same height. That's... You have a perspective on the world that I got. So you know how it is. Have you ever had to climb up on top of the kitchen counter to reach something in a high shelf? I have. I had to do that. I have had to do that. Yep. Elf on a shelf. By the way, I mentioned this yesterday, but whenever I'm playing on NA server, I'm noticing I get periodic lag pauses happening to me in the game. Hey, nice. Will people leave after that boss? Oh, we need to res people. Oh, you got it. Oh. Ah. I got that just as you mentioned it. On EU, though. Well, then maybe it's not limited to NA, but it could be about number of players that are online concurrently in an area. Like maybe it's contributing. I haven't had this before, but as of the last patch, it started to be a pretty bad issue. In a server buff? God. Is it when you're on an extremely full server like Moonguard? Yeah. Yes, it is. Is that a boss? No. No. Why are you on Moonguard? Well, because I've always been on Moonguard. I've been on Moonguard for many years. In fact, I'm a Moonguard OG. And there's a lot of things that happen on Moonguard besides what you're thinking of. Okay, it's just a popular server, so of course there's going to be all kinds of different activities taking place on it. From just suit all sorts of different tastes that people have. You know, I might have dabbled in, yeah, I'm on a roleplay server because I like roleplay, okay, but not all roleplay is lewd. It's just perfectly above board and canon, lore exploring, roleplay. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it. In fact, I think it's wonderful. And it's something that helps people relax, definitely, and blow off some steam. 1105 is such a buggy mess. God, I know, I know. Is this the most bugged WoW has ever been? I remember it being pretty bugged when I started in vanilla. I remember you couldn't even loot because your character would get stuck in the looting position, unable to move, and you would just be screwed. Like, there was nothing you could do about that. I remember using the stuck feature really often, like if getting stuck in places and needing the GM to help you out. But it started to become a meme. I love that they're putting out content more often, but they have to realize that this means they need to redouble their efforts on QA, not have less QA. But you know what? Like, I think some bugs are okay sometimes. Like, it's a gigantic game that's very complex, so I don't expect it to be flawless, and I don't think anyone does. You know, I expect there to be some issues. It is WoW, but it's just been a lot more than usual. Like, it's reached an unacceptable point. And it makes you... It's the first time I really started wondering what in the world is going on with QA. Like, where are we going? This way? Yeah. Help me, Step GM. I'm stuck in a location. Seas Eyes? That's what I mean. That's roleplay. That's the kind of roleplay that I was talking about. When the Step GM shows up to get you out of a bind. You know, they help out. I bet it is. Is this Time Walking Raid? It sure is, yes. This is the Time Walking Black Temple Raid that I strongly recommend you do because of the easy loot. This is so easy loot here. You really are not even gonna break a sweat doing this. Yep. Remember in Scholomance, a bunch of high elf NPCs had no animations. I remember Scholomance, but
say hello
Every time I went there, it was so hardcore. Looking back on those times, I wonder, was it really as hardcore as I thought? Or did it just feel like that because we were all new to MMOs? We were all new to it, and so we were just really bad. I don't know. I really am not sure. It was probably a little bit of column A and a little bit of column B. Scaling is scuffed in Time Walking Raid. What do you mean? I haven't really been looking at the meters because I'm healing. It's not QA they need, it's dev time they need to fix the thousands of bugs. Yes, there are some outstanding bugs that are just going unaddressed. And it's concerning because the other day in Discord chat we were talking about a bug. I feel like every day I discover a new bug. And somebody said it felt like maybe WoW is collapsing under its own weight. Which feels a little hyperbolic, but is not... I started to feel that way too. Well, at least the WoW community is going to be vocal about it. That's one thing I love about the WoW community. Like it or not. Maybe too vocal at times, yes. But I really appreciate the fact that WoW players are not shy about pointing out problems with the game. Anytime that I've pointed out a problem with the game, I haven't had anybody be like, oh no, fuck you, you don't know what you're talking about, you're just dooming. Nobody's saying this. They're just like, yeah, it's broken, it needs to be fixed, it's terrible. Like, there's definitely a lot more comfort with complaining and criticizing stuff that deserves it. Oh no, do I not have a capacitor totem? Hey! What in the world? World of Bugcraft? I can't progress the campaign past the quest you're supposed to sneak around as that little robot because it's bugged. What? Oh my god, really? You can't even progress the campaign because of the robot quest. Sometimes there's Wowhead comments that will give you advice on like a jank way that you might be able to complete it.
So, easy business, easy go pleasure.
The last time I tried to contact a GM about a quest being bugged, the GMs, first of all, they didn't understand my issue at all whatsoever. It felt like I was talking to ChatGPT, first of all. And second, when I kept pressing and asking for a solution, they told me that I was dealing with a bug. And they told me also to read Wowhead comments for what to do. I'm serious. They actually gave me the link to the Wowhead quest so I could go there and read the comments instead of them just fixing my issue or telling me what to do next. Yep. And they told me it was a bug also. So that was pretty stupid. The GMs, we've fallen so far from GMs helping with math homework. GMs used to be very, very, very good. But it feels like that's a place where they have cut costs. Good morning, Havrin. Hi. Better to make a problem and sweep it under the rug and step in it later. Yes, totally. Totally agree. To me, you know, caring for something, caring about something means not looking past flaws. You can't really, like, things cannot grow if you ignore flaws or downplay flaws or don't try to address flaws. Seems like a common sense to me, but common sense is not very common. If you have a Hi, Havern. Hope you're doing well. Enough, all things considered. Well, we'll be fine. Everything's gonna be fine, and we have each other. I talked a little bit about politics when we started the stream today, and I'm not gonna keep doing it, because I am so grateful for video games. Like, I think this week, that's been the one prevailing thought in my head. Is that I'm so glad. Like, obviously it's not good to just only do escapism and only not worry about real stuff. But we don't have to worry about that stuff 24 hours a day. We can worry about it when we need to, take action when we need to, and the rest of the time, we can go to another dimension. We can go live in the virtual world and chill out and not worry. I do recommend that you don't look at trade chat if you're just trying to experience the game. I think this is a beautiful thing that video games provide us. Good morning, Ariadend. Hello. Hi. Yep. We are, I actually didn't originally plan to stream today because I'm thinking of making Wednesdays a video writing and recording day. I need to do this because I've tried it several weeks in a row to write after the stream and I struggle to do it. I'm really having a hard time doing that. I need to like wake up, drink coffee, and immediately get to work. Like, let that be a day I focus on making videos. I think I'm gonna have to do that, and maybe just keep Wednesday as a bonus day where it's possible I can log in if I'm have the time, but I really need to dedicate a day to YouTube because I'm wanting to maintain 2 channels. You know, a lot of our efforts right now are focused on this Dawn Trail video. But it would be nice to have content for 2 channels in the future. And that requires a lot of time investment from me. Ooh. 597 pants. Oh, mine's is way better. I don't need that. I'm good. But who would you vote for? Mommy Straza or Zella Feet? I'd vote for Aaronville Feet. I can't believe y'all made me tweet that thing about Aaronville's feet. Like, how dare you? How dare you? But that's EU reset day. Yeah, I usually don't do a lot on Wednesday. Ooh, nice. Thanks. It's a pet. Oh, apparently I had one. But I got 2 now. Thanks. Are we going? I don't really like this Night Elf version that they have that the Gleeful Glamour gives me. The first time I used it, it gave me a different appearance, but it changed recently, and I think that I don't know why it changed. Okay. Are we prepared? Okay, let's take a look at his legs. Does he have furry legs? Does he need to wear pants? He has full pants on, but he definitely has furry legs. He doesn't need pants.
Your duplicity is hardly.
I thought it was aggroing.
I should have slaughtered you and your malformed brethren long ago.
We've come to end your reign, Illidan. My people and all of Outland shall be free.
Boldly said, but I remain unconvinced.
The time has come.
He is so cool.
The moment is at hand.
Looking.
You are not prepared.
Don't we have mechanics? He said the thing. I think there are mechanics.
Come, my minions. Deal with this traitor as he deserves.
I'll deal with you, mongols. Strike now, friend. Strike.
I realized he was fighting for us the whole time. He was. We didn't deserve him, man.
I will not be touched by a rabble.
Nobody had the audacity to do what he knew had to be done. Lord Illidan knows the way. Because of Illidan, we were able to defeat the Burning Legion. Because of Illidan doing whatever was necessary. Any means necessary to defend Azeroth. Azeroth is safe. We should be thanking him for that. It's how to play Demon Hunter. Oh! Do you think... do you think Illidan would like me more if I was a Demon Hunter or if I was a Priestess? I think he would prefer me being a Priestess. I think that's more his type. I mean, that's not the reason to roll a character. That's not a good reason. But... he needs to get over Tyrande. It's Jover with Tyrande. Okay, they're not a good match anyways. She is doing it with Malfurion right now. At their house. He likes good aligned women. Well, I'm...
Is this it, mortals? Is this all the
I'm
fury
good.
you can muster?
Their fury pales before mine, Illidan.
Oh.
We have some unsettled business between us.
What? What?
Impossible.
My long hunt is finally over.
Maev.
Justice will be done.
Who shall be nailed to take
What?
my bloody house and years?
Whoa. Wait, he just... do we have backup tanks? Yes, we actually do. We do have a backup tank. Yeah, we brought 3 tanks.
There shall be no prison this time.
Feel the hatred of 10,000 years.
Unbeaten.
You have won.
All right, we got him.
Is nothing are nothing. Without
He's coming back, you know, in The Last Titan.
He is right. I feel nothing. I am.
He's coming back. Lord Illidan is coming back.
Farewell.
Okay, let's get out of there. Good job. Amazing job, Bun Bun. See how easy that was. That was quick and easy. And painless. Awesome. What's the hunter without the hunt? That's what I'm saying.
What do you seek? I have one-of-a-kind items.
Okay. I mean, why isn't this a warband wide buff? Why do you have to get blessings of the black bronze dragonflight every single time on every character? It's super annoying. It should be a free buff anyways. Like, it feels really bad when you're trying to just spam time walking dungeons on an alt and you need the buff for the XP gain while you're spamming the dungeon, but you get the buff by doing time walking dungeons. It's so stupid. Instead, I just do the basket trick. The basket trick still works. If you don't know what the basket trick is, it's actually in my video that should be out today, hopefully. I made a little video about the anniversary event. And it should be ready. I think it's probably ready. I need to actually just check.
See you soon.
Okay, what do we get? 5 bundled badges and a piece of hero equipment. 610 stuff. What? Wow. Apostle of Argus. Wow, it looks really cool too. That is amazing. That is amazing. Holy crap. Amazing, huge streamer luck. Wow, looks so good. Look over here. And I love this zone. Like, I don't think Shatrath is very pretty. I think this Shatrath is ugly as hell. But I love Terakar Forest. Terakar Forest is such a unique and cool vibe with these pine cones that radiate light downward. It's one of the most unique places I've seen in a game. I wish that they would give us some more really weird zones like this. Wow. I'm so glad. That's so cool. Okay. Absolute W. Huge W. Yeah, and it has these moths around, and it feels dusty. There's these Arakoa all around. It's such a cool vibe. Well, that's amazing. I have got massive upgrades today, and this is why you should do the Black Temple raid. You saw how easy it was, and you get a piece of 610 hero loot out of a bag at the end. So this is something you might want to do on every character. At the same time, it also lets you complete the other quest, Burning Path Through Time, that I can go and turn this in at Dornegal. Let me head back over there and turn in the other quest, which should give me 597 loot. I don't know if there's any slot that I have that would where I need it on this character, but it's still good. 610 piece sounds good. Yeah, it's you can do it on every single character while this event, Burning Crusade Time Walking, is active. So every character. And how do I keep track of which characters have done it? I use an add-on called Saved Instances. Saved Instances is incredible. So we just had reset, so you're only going to see one character here, but usually you would see the next character in the next column. Like, it would just show every character what they've done in a different column. So here, this is how I keep track of all my alts, because I have so many characters. But it will show me like weekly quests, Call of the World Soul, Black Temple. So this is the things I've already done this week. Time Walking Weekend event. It means, it has a question mark because I'm about to turn it in. So I'm gonna do that.
Begin speaking.
And what did I get? Liquefied Defector Leggings, which is actually a new appearance that I did not have before. Oh, what? Is this the Raid Finder appearance for those pants? Yes, it is. Nice. Nice. Really nice. Fantastic. So, I just got from the Burning Path Through Time quest, which I completed at the same time as the raid, Raid Finder appearance for my class tier set, which is pretty banging. Yep. You just had the mount drop! Hey! Congratulations! Congratulations, Whisper. That is awesome. I still am waiting on mine, but I haven't been doing it on lots of characters. I just do it on one character every week. Hey Zep. Did you do Nahida's Genshin event? There's less than a day left. No, I haven't done it yet, but I will try to do it before it ends. Well, I would just wanted to do a short stream here today. So I'm probably not going to stream for too much longer. But I wanted to log in and like say hi to y'all. And we will be doing Black Temple tonight on NA in the guild. We have a guild run scheduled for 7 p.m. CST. If you want to join us for Black Temple, the Time Walking raid, you're more than welcome to. You can join our guild easily. It's called Only Buns. And you can search for it in the guild finder. You can also search for it. You can use our community link to ask for an invite to the guild within the community. I wanted to check in with y'all because I know today has been kind of a stressful day. For a lot of us, but I wanted to like help you get your mind off things, maybe you know, be there with y'all today. That's all. So I will see you tomorrow. I'm gonna get to work on some videos and try to get a video out today, which I think I should be able to get it done today. Yep. So I will see you tomorrow. And do keep an eye on the YouTube channel, Zepla's WoW Realm, where I plan to have that video out today, hopefully. Also, Just Rorik, thank you so much for the 11-month resub. I really appreciate that. And I will see y'all tomorrow. Bye. Bye. See you later. Oh, any word about doing Star Rail main story? When is the Sunday patch? When Sunday is coming soon. I will drop everything in my life for Sunday. You realize this, right? Sunday is all that matters. So I don't care like what else is going on. I will make sure I'm caught up to see Sunday in Starro. I have some time still. Anyway, I'll see you tomorrow. Take care, everyone. And see you later. Bye. Bye. Bye.